All right, so ladies and gentlemen, my beloved Chelsea fans, there is fire on the mountain, and there's no winning. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you no watch the press conference of Enzo Maresca live today, you miss. Gather here, make I gist you. Because as this matter dey go, Enzo Maresca proved his stubbornness today. Baba showed the reason why he's an Italian man today during his press conference. There is nothing they did not do for Enzo Maresca because, contrary to the video that I made earlier this morning, where beside even the talk say Enzo Maresca need to come outside and make clarification that he will change the narrative during his press conference today. Baba forget to, Maresca no change any narrative. Baba said he has said what he have to say at the interview after the Everton game, and he's not going to go back into that again. There is nothing, there is no way they no corner Enzo Maresca today. Baba no talk. They come, they ask and say, don't you think, the media and people interpret this thing to different ways? And Enzo Maresca said, we are in an era whereby everybody have the right to their own opinion. Everybody can interpret it to whatever they believe it is. They respect everybody's opinion. They come ask and say, are you happy with the fans? He said, yes, he's happy with the fans. Are you happy with your job at Chelsea? He said, absolutely, he's happy with his job at Chelsea. I can't notice one thing while the press conference was going on. Enzo Maresca was hammering on the fact that we want to defeat Cardiff tomorrow and thereby qualify for the semi-final of the Carabao Cup for the 4th semi-final in 18 months. He kept on saying that we want to defeat Cardiff tomorrow and make it to the 4th semi-final in 18 months. Before they talk again, we want to defeat them tomorrow and make it to the 4th semi-final in 18 months. So that game tomorrow is going to be a winning for Chelsea because Enzo Maresca want to prove a point. 4th semi-final in 18 months. 4th semi-final in 18 months. Baba kept on hammering on that. Whenever they ask him the question, he will tell you he did not have anything to say. He wants to talk about the Cardiff game and, he wants to qualify for the 4th semi-final in 18 months. What is going on? Bro, what is going on? It is no longer a matter of speculation and guesswork. Something is going on. That is just the reality. He even reached some extent. So while the live stream was going on, live stream they off. Only God know why they off camera, on camera again. Why the live stream was still going on. But anyway, at some point, the journalists, all of them have to comply to the way Enzo Maresca wants it. And they just have to ask him about the game that is coming up tomorrow against Cardiff. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let us get into it. First of all, Enzo Maresca said that game that is coming up tomorrow against Cardiff is a must-win. It's an important game for us that we cannot take for granted. Cardiff are a top team too. They are topping the table at the League One. They are presently League One, and they are at the top of the table. So they've been doing some incredible things. Their manager has been playing incredible. It was full of praise for their manager too, because when he left Manchester City Academy, this Cardiff manager was the one that came in then. He was full of praise for them, and he said, tomorrow we have to get the job done because it is going to be a very tricky game away from home. Anyway, let us move on. On top, Cole Palmer. Enzo Maresca said, just like he have said before in some of his previous press conference, that Cole Palmer is not fit to be able to play 2 games in 3 days, just like, we are playing right now, that Cole Palmer is not going to be available for that game. And, a game that we are traveling away is not healthy for Cole Palmer to go. So I think spot on this one. And they ask Enzo Maresca, will some changes be made tomorrow? Enzo Maresca attests to that, of course, some changes will be made tomorrow in that our game that is coming up against Cardiff. Moving on, they can't ask Enzo Maresca again about last season. Enzo Maresca won the Club World Cup and the Conference League and, make it to the top 4 last season. They can't ask him, say, did you think the height we say you don't attain last season might want to keep you under pressure this season to be able to achieve or to be able to ascertain? Or did you think top 4 is okay for you this season? And Enzo Maresca said, see, if you are a coach of Chelsea, you will know that this club is a big club. And when you are a coach of Chelsea, every game is a must-win for you. Every trophy is a must-win for you. Every tournament competition you are playing, you want to win it. And this season will be no difference. This season, we are going to try to achieve more as we improve more. Moving on top Malo Gusto, on a final note now. They ask Enzo Maresca, say, come, Malo Gusto is now doing well, playing at both the right back and at the midfield. Are you kind of seeing a kind of Rhys James kind of situation whereby Malo Gusto can also be converted to the midfield and, start playing permanently at the midfield? And Enzo Maresca said, yes, there's no difference between Malo Gusto and Rhys James. Enzo Maresca don't really try for this Malo Gusto, but anyway, he said there's no difference. He said he has never scored before in his career, and now he has now scored 2 goals. And also, same thing happened to Marc Cucurella last season too. And, you know, Marc Cucurella is now scoring goals back to back. He said Malo Gusto and Reece James fall down under the same category. And good thing, the guy is now playing well at the right back and can also help the team at the midfield. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we don't go see and pass this level. These are in the words of Enzo Maresca, even though the lion's share of everything today is that we want to defeat Cardiff tomorrow to make it to the 4th semi-final in 18 months. And secondly, I'm not going to comment about that. Now, the two things we carry the lion's share for press conference today be that. Ladies and gentlemen, beloved Chelsea fans, I hope these people iron out themselves. Because this one, we say they don't put us inside the dark now. It's not going to be good for the club. Let me know what you guys think at the comment section. Please tap the like button and I'm going to see you guys later.